What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified. I believe this is the San Diego Comic Con or Hasbro site exclusive. Once a Man Cobra Commander, and this thing looks awesome. One thing that I hate about exclusives is sometimes they have some awesome packaging that I just don't want to get rid of. But in order for saving space and everything like that, I gotta let it go. I wish I can keep two of each, but I can't make that happen. So this guy right here is no exception. Looks really, really awesome. So you get this awesome slip case, this clear slip case that goes over. And on the back it has the I Was Once a Man. Really nice to protect that box, because that box right there is a nice little hologram. So you can see him go from the snake to being transformed to being in his armor again, but still kind of exposed. Looks so amazing. I love that. And I don't want to get rid of it because of that. So that is the front of the packaging. You got the side artwork 130. The back, I love the artwork on there. You got Nemesis back there, Globulus, you got Roblox, and them. All of them. I mean, it just looks so cool. I like this exclusive because not a lot of people care for this look, so it's not one of those things where it's like it's not like they made I won't say Serpentor. They didn't make like General Hawk or Duke an exclusive, like the actual figure or anything like that. This is a figure that, like, if you were into that movie or into them at this time, maybe you didn't even care for this. You don't have to have it, basically, which is really cool. I like that about some exclusives. No mainline, main character, main release type things. That if you miss it, you're pretty screwed out of a whole setup. But it is nice enough and different enough to kind of like, hey, pique your interest. So really cool. Again, I love this front. This thing has an open flap right here where you can see this awesome Cobra Commander figure. That should be coming soon from the retro card, being displayed in the artwork. Really awesome. And then you get the almost like a normal style packaging. In fact, I think it is, and they just like glued this part to it so that you can have that flap. I think I'm going to tear this off and keep that, because I can't throw that away. That's too awesome. But you get the nice style that we're kind of used to. Got the clear plastic so you can see everything in there. You get the figure. You've got all the different accessories. Him as a snake, cracked visor, all this stuff. So it looks really awesome. Now let's get him open and check him out. Alright, so here's Cobra Commander outside of the packaging, and he looks awesome. I really like this. You've got him himself, and again, you've got him as a snake, which looks pretty awesome. You've got his backpack that he carries his pistol in, or his little blaster. Here's a better look at his blaster. So nice little details with a tiny bit of red, but not anything else really going for it. It'll fit right here in his backpack. Nice blue with the silver. Little cobra symbol in there. I do like that. Slide that right in there. So him as a snake. I mean, check that out. Look at all the texturing. All the detail in there. Look inside there, the different shades. Got all these little eyes in there, kind of creepy. The jaw's not articulated, but the arms are. The arms can move up and down, It's not going to go that far this way because of the jaw. Like nice little scales, nice different shades of yellow and this light green. Really nice job in there. Really awesome. For hands, he has 2 trigger finger hands on him. He's got this awesome open palm hand, reaching for something, holding that globe. I don't know. Sitting on a throne, kind of holding the edge of it. Pointing finger. And then 2 closed fists. You get his little knife. Black with the silver. Then a little, I don't know, I'd say a little gold on the hilt there. Gonna go right into the holster on his thigh. So, very nice. He also has a different head sculpt that he comes with. So he comes with this one here, the classic. It's very soft plastic here. Nice light blue. Going across his helmet. Looks really nice. And I like this metallic, the silver that they chose. Not like a plain or faded, you know. Nice little chrome-like silver. Looks really good. I like it. And then he also gets this mask here where it's broken, cracked. Maybe he just got hit really hard. Maybe Nemesis hit him. Somebody just battle damaged. Looks really cool. And I like that they did this here. So on the inside, they have, you know, electronics in there. Like, that's awesome to put the details in there. It adds another layer to him, to what his armor can be, to what his mask can be. Very cool. And this is a solid piece in here, so it's not like it trades out or anything like that. Let me double check that before. I'm pretty sure it's just glued in there. Yeah, mine is not popping out if it does. But, you know, maybe with a little bit of ingenuity, you can add it in there. I think it's just kind of showing like, hey, this is where it would kind of clip in there, that sort of thing. And it is kind of small, so I wonder if like, no, there's not enough pressure that it can kind of hold itself on there. Maybe some sticky tack or something like that, but that would be weird too, I guess. Like a weird look. But you also get this open palm hand with him. So we can kind of hold it. You know, you'd have to work with it a little bit. It's not going to be anything like super drastic in there, but, you know, like a clip in. Just some balance, that sort of thing. Then you got to look like that. He's holding his broken visor. Wonder. Haven't gone over articulation yet. I just want to know if I could do it. So, yeah, maybe he's just holding it onto his face so he can, you know, breathe a little better or get some kind of biometric sort of thing going on. Maybe he's hearing things through it, seeing things, signatures, controlling something, maybe. Really cool. I like that a lot. All of those different scenarios just from having this one little accessory, you know, and this expressive hand, which is really cool. So we'll get into Cobra Commander himself now. So Cobra Commander has really nice texturing in the head. The little scales, the little eyes are pretty creepy. You know, they're not even or anything like that, which just makes it pretty creepy. He's all scaly. This is nice. This is just a soft plastic sitting on him. Looks really good. You can see it's all tattered and the nice fade in the paint from like being dirty, getting separated. Maybe the mutation, the gas, and all that stuff. Or I don't know, pretty cool. Got the different shades, like the yellow, green, orange, everything in there. And pretty much everything from the upper body is like where you're seeing the transformation. So this guy looks really cool. You've got the scales on the arms. You've got the blue pants, classic blue, red. Looks good. Belt has texturing. Pretty nice. Yeah, I'm liking this guy. That little eyeball up here is kind of creepy. Oh, there goes some more dirt and stuff on the pants. So yeah, it looks really cool. I like it. But again, he is a specific scenario. So limited in that kind of way. But you know, it's all your imagination. So his articulation, his head will look down. Only moves about that much. Now he does have the joint down here in the bottom of the neck, so it lets him look further down if you put a little bit of pressure. He looks up a little past straight ahead. He looks down pretty good. His head tilts a little bit, which is nice. More this way. Looks good. Arm goes up about that far. T-pose. Butterfly joint in there. Upper bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinless elbows. Nice. They go. That range is pretty good. And then the peg and hinge for the hands, so they all rotate. And I believe they are mostly, nope, this trigger finger here is a vertical hinge. So the trigger fingers are verticals and the rest of the hands are horizontal hinges. No diaphragm cut, but you do get the ab crunch. Really nice. The ball for the waist. Leg goes forward that far, which is really good. I like that a lot. Back to neutral. Upper thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees. You've got a cut right here at the bottom of his leg. Almost like a boot cut. And then you've got the hinge and pivot for the ankle and foot. And already just messing with him in a little bit, man, I really like him for his posing, man. We'll go ahead and put this gun on his back. And just a quick pose with his blaster, man. Just like that. I mean, that's really cool. He's got crazy range in there. So awesome. Yeah, that's dope. Take these other hands out. I mean, he's hitting his Shawn Michaels pose right there. Really cool. Sweet chin music. Van Dam. Split kicks. Really awesome. I mean, I feel like you can have a lot of scenes with him just running through, terrorizing just like this on his own. Pretty cool. I like it. And of course, you got this other hand here that he came with. His pointy finger, which is really cool. I love that they gave that finger. I like the pointy fingers. Great for directions. Maybe he's escaping. Like, what's over there? And then as you turn, he's taking off running. And that's pretty much most of his accessories, except for this head. So very, very nice. The classic head. So pop that in there a little bit better. Something about seeing him like this. I got the helmet on there. You got to really push it down to get it down lower to make it look better. I had it kind of sitting on top and it looked a little unnatural, but that looks a lot better. But something about looking at him like this is he looks jacked, man. Like he comes off as like, I don't know, somebody you don't want to fight right now. I know he wasn't like that in the movies or the show or anything like that, but this kind of comes across that way. Even more so with that helmet than having this face on there for some reason. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably leave this on him. I'm not sure. I guess that's the more known version. Yeah, I don't know if I like it as much. It's kind of cool with this other one. I'll probably leave him like this. We got the retro card coming and he'll have that helmet on. So pretty awesome. So for comparison, we have Snake Eyes from I think this is the first release version. And we have Roadblock, which is also his first release. I never thought I would use this Roadblock for anything. That style just wasn't really what I was looking for. I picked him up because I'm a Joe fan, and then I'm glad the direction they took and changed. So he's been in a bin ever since. But after the promo pictures for this Cobra Commander came out, and with this guy right here, it added I think a different kind of value for me for this guy because I thought he looked great on him like that. And it might be because of the roadblock that we did get, or we haven't really got like a really nice one with the green vest yet. So I think this one looks good and will work for him. But he's taller than Snake Eyes, which I don't know. Maybe the Snake Eyes needs to be redone or something, or if that's the scale they want to go with. He's pretty close to Roadblock, who's a larger body, but somewhere in the middle, which is kind of nice. I'm liking that scale. And while we got Roadblock out, I'm going to go ahead and put this the snake around him, so we can all take a look at that. So here's Cobra Commander as a snake on top of Roadblock, and it looks pretty cool. It just wraps around him, and you can maneuver him any way you want to. Right now, I kind of got him in that, like, I guess, prom pose. Cobra Commander just holding him from the back. Having a great time. Look at it. He's so happy. But, yeah, you can maneuver him around, that sort of thing. Maybe he's whispering in his ear, telling him he doesn't know where he's going, that sort of thing. Just got to spin him around. Just held on by tension. So this is actually probably how this roadblock is going into my collection now with that Cobra Commander on him. Pretty cool. All right, and for our comparison here, we have the first version release of Cobra Commander, which I thought was really awesome. I had fun with this guy. It's not exactly what we wanted because we wanted the classic looks, but I thought they did a good job with him. I really liked it. I still can get some pretty decent posing out of him. He's pretty cool. But, they stand about the same height, but he's got a helmet on. He doesn't. He's still a little bit taller. You can see what they were going for, the blue with the red line going down the sides. He's got the nice little regal sword, and he's just got his knife. He's got his little blaster. He's got the really small one on the back. But it looks really cool. I've got the one that came with the his tank, the Mickey Mouse version. I left it on card. I'm not gonna break it out because I'm not gonna tear that one open. We got the retro one coming. That's the one that I'll be opening. But there's his helmet. Also a nice metallic silver on there. So really cool. Yeah, they look good. And of course in the background, we'll get one of my favorite characters down from his awesome chariot, the main man, Serpentor. Love that figure. All right, so here he is next to Serpentor. And Serpentor is still one of my favorite G.I. Joe figures, period. But he's also one of my favorite characters from G.I. Joe. I was so excited to get that Serpentor figure. I think he looks awesome. I love how his scaling is. Just really cool. Just to see these two together is pretty awesome. You know, eventually he gets his payback. But definitely looking at that height difference, you know, that's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Got the scales in the armor, the scales in the skin. They look nice together. Of course, I'd probably have to have him like, you know, groveling or something like that, or holding his face. And I cannot wait for Nemesis Enforcer, or what are they calling him? Nemesis Immortal. He's Enforcer to me. Gonna look awesome as we build out more from the movie series and stuff we saw from there. All right, so that's gonna be it for this review. I like this figure. I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely, I guess I would say, unique. Not everybody needs it to fill a collection. It's pretty cool to kind of see something from the movie, you know, pushing towards those. We knew Nemesis Enforcer was coming, so, or we know he is now. So, I mean, it's pretty nice. I like him a lot. I like they did a pretty good job with the sculpting, the paint, everything like that. I love the tattered and the dirtiness of the look. You know, looks really cool. He's pretty awesome. That's a pretty nice figure. And then he comes with the snake that can go around roadblock. That's really awesome. So I do like that. Downsides, I don't think I really got any downsides for this guy because you know it was exclusive. Maybe that was the downside. People had a rough time getting him. I guess it went up early, that sort of thing. Took me a little bit to be able to get him. So I mean, that's probably the only downside was trying to acquire him if you really, really wanted him. But the paint, the sculpt, everything like that looks really good to me. Hopefully, this video helped you out, see a lot of different things. Whether you decide he's worth the play, maybe you didn't get him when he came out, maybe you don't want to pay the inflated price. Maybe this will help you decide if you do want it, just so you can fill in your collection, you know. And again, if you're not super into it like that, I don't know if it's worth it to pay a crazy price for him, I guess. I don't know. It's really up to you, you know? And that's, I guess, pretty much the reason why I make these videos. Like, you can just make that choice yourself. But me, myself, I do like him. I did want him. And I'm lucky enough to get him on one of those, like, where they randomly opened it up again for pre-orders, that sort of thing. So I was able to get him that way. But I almost paid a little bit more of a heavier, not I won't say heavier price, an inflated price, just to get him, to add him to the collection. Again, I love Joe's, and definitely glad to have this one in the collection, especially just for his uniqueness. So again, I hope the video helped you out, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later.